what is up everybody? It's Asylum here, and today we're taking a look at this new game called Little Kitty Big City, and I am excited! So, since Stray, this is the second game to come out that's about a little tiny black cat lost in a city, and I have to say, although it is somewhat similar, you do fall from a high height and get lost in the city. It is different, and I genuinely think this one might be better. Now, I'm not just saying this because I'm not a fan of Souls-styled games. I just don't like games that give you no direction, and although Stray was a fantastic little game, it gave you zero direction. This game at least gives you a map and somewhat of an idea of what you're supposed to be doing. I think it's cute, I think it's adorable, and there's a lot that you can do. Now, there are some people complaining about the price point. It is $25, which may seem a little steep considering I did speedrun this and finished it in 15 minutes. Start to title credit run without doing any like side quest. But you can let the titles run and then go back and finish everything else that you're supposed to be doing. This gameplay that's running is not me playing right now. Hands-free, I just wanted to talk about it. You know, they have cool things like this where the alleyways get blocked off by water. Obviously, you're a cat and you don't want to fucking get wet. A bigger complaint that I have about this game is the scenes like this right here, where you have to talk to the crow or you have to talk to the chameleon. They tend to get a little breathy. And what I mean by that is, this crow has a lot to say for being a fucking crow that just wants some nuts and bolts, okay? Aside from that, I mean, that's really my biggest complaint with it. Thinking about it now, that actually might be my only complaint with it. Your first mission is going to be the longest, okay? You have to collect 25 shinies for the crow so he can fly off and get you your first fish. Fish are essential because they give you stamina, which you can use to climb back up the building that you fell from. 4 of those will get you to the top, and like I said earlier, you can speedrun that shit pretty quick. The idea is cute. Pick up some cans, recycle those cans, get shinies, climb to high places, and get shinies. In the process of going around and getting your shinies, you can stop and do these little side quests right here. Like this guy says, oh, these jars of jam are aggravating, knock them down for me. You don't get nothing for doing it, you just complete the mission, but it's cool to go up there and swipe some shit down, which is adorable. I love the idea that you're a cat and you get to fucking smack a couple things around. Now, in the process of getting those shinies, you're going to probably come across this, a little ball. This is like a gacha feature in the game, which I love. You play with them, they open up, boom, what do you get? A fucking wearable hat. Now, the first time I played through this game, I got absolutely obsessed with getting these hats, and I got pretty close to getting all of them. Look how adorable this is right here. Oh, little apple hat. And then there's these little vending machines that later on, after you complete the first quest of getting the 25 shinies, then every shiny you collect, ranging from 5 to 10 shinies, will unlock a new wearable hat. From the crow, he flies to these little gacha machines. I think I have some footage of it. There's an Axolot hat, which is absolutely my favorite. You know I had to grind for that. Now, upon getting your 25 shinies, the crow will fly away, and you're like, oh shit, did he fucking scam me? He doesn't scam you. He brings you a fish. Now, this is your first fish you're going to use to get over the fucking wall and get to the next part of the map, which is essentially like the main area. A big side quest that you run into in the next area is this goose or a duck. I don't know. I think it's a goose. I think it's a duck. You have to find the mama duck's missing kids, and she has like 6 of them, and you do these little side quests to go and grab them. It's kind of interesting because it does give you something else extra to do, and it is optional. You don't need to finish it to get credits to roll. This right here is what I was talking about. This is the gacha styled machine where you can spend your shinies on hats, and there's 4 per machine, and you want to try to collect them all, basically. This one was kind of shit. You know, like an orange. What is that? A peach? What is that? A grape? Ended up getting an orange hat, whatever. It's not as good as the apple. But there are... It becomes addicting trying to get all these fucking little hats on your cute-ass cat. Look at this guy! Hell no! I'm running away! And you can, like, trip people. It's so cute. So fucking cute. Now, just to reiterate on the duck side quest, I did decide to do a couple. This one I didn't finish in my main run, but I decided to try to go through here when I was recording for this video to see how do I stop this machine from running. Obviously, there's water leaking next to it, so it's got to be something with the piping, right? Kind of jump around and try to figure that out. it has puzzly aspects to it, but they're not overly complicated puzzly aspects, which I like. Because if you guys know me, you know my gaming style, you know I fucking despise puzzles, right? They make everything small enough to where you know it's in this room. So all you have to do is just kind of jump around like this. I get on the pipe, I see this red handle, I'm like, oh fuck. This is how we're going to fucking spray this water on the machine to short it out. Because the duck said I'm not leaving until this machine shits out. And there we go. Now his ass has to come with me. Time to go home. Your second fish comes in the form of this fisherman who is out there fishing and catches one and drops it. You got to eat it. So obviously now, oh, don't touch the water. You don't want to touch the water. So obviously this is your second fish. Now you can climb a little bit higher. It has a, think of like a Legend of Zelda styled stamina system where now I have 2 paws of stamina to keep going. You want 4 to get to the top of the building, like I said. On this recording, I'm kind of just running through it really fast. There's a lot to explore. There's a lot to do in this game. You don't have to rush through it like I did. Now, your third fish is going to come in the form of this lady up top her roof watering her plants. Initially, when I played this, I brute forced my way into her house and ate the fish until I found out, well, I can do this, come over her little ledge, turn her water off, and when she comes around to turn it back on, I run in and eat the fish. It's a smarter way to do it. Don't brute force your way in because she's going to spray you with the fucking hose. It's annoying. It's just an easier way to do it. See, she's got a fish cooking in the pan right there. Get in there, grab it, eat it. I don't really mess around in her house. There are some shinies here if you want to grab those. Freaking, this is so adorable. I love this. Now, after you eat this fish, you can try to get away from getting sprayed. She didn't hit me there, thankfully. What do? What any normal cat would do? Jump off the fucking roof and land on the road. Because now we need to get to our 4th and final fish so we can start making our way up. And I thought that this area was pretty interesting. Not to mention my axolot hat is on this side of town. Now, I fucked up and jumped to the left of the building. You want to jump to the right because you'll stay in this main area that you're supposed to work in on the back half of the game. Don't jump left like I did. So we're trying to get into this store, but you can't go through the front door because obviously we're a cat. We're not heavy enough to open the door. So you want to find these little crates, come up these guys, and there's a window for a bathroom that's open. Obviously, what would any smart cat do? Go inside. Obviously, you're not going to get trapped. Smack this thing, because like I said, there's a bunch of little tiny side quests you could be doing. We're inside. Oh, look, there's a wild hat. They don't all come from gachas. Here we go. Crack this open. A little Ungiri hat. You got to put that on right away. We'll just wear the sushi, whatever. Just a sushi on our head. That's cute. The jumping mechs can be kind of aggravating in this game. Sometimes your cat doesn't quite latch on to things, but that's just the name of the game. Now we're inside the store. There's a fish down there, and you can double dip because there's a duck in this store too. You want to grab this fan and pull it back because the little duck's playing in water and the duck's like, I'm not leaving the store until you can get me out the water. Simple enough, this fan's going to blow your little ass out the water and you're cooked. So double dip, you don't even have to do the dialogue if you do what I do here. You just pull the fan and blow him out the water. Here we go. Cool, now he's following me. Now in this video, I'm not going to get all 4 ducks. I just got these 2 because they were in the path of where I had to go. Here it is, our final fish, and then we can make our ascent up back to our house and get this fucking game said and done. When you eat the fish, she's like, get the fuck out my store. And it's not going to open until she comes, but then you just run out, and that's that. I did make a pit stop to buy this little hedgehog hat because I thought it was cute. I didn't want to grind the axolot hat. This one, the guy just passes out because my hat's so fucking adorable. And from here, I head off to where I should be to start climbing the vines to get to my house. Now, I'm going to say this part of the game is a journey, climbing the building. There's a lot of vines. It's a little maze. It's not hard, but you want to be kind of careful because when you start walking on the pipes, we'll see in a second when I start getting to like the pipe area, you don't really want to run. Because this game does this weird thing where like you will fucking lose your balance or slip and fall and have to start from a different area. It's not like terribly hard. Just take your time. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Now, when I say take your time, I did fast forward a little bit. This was me kind of trying to rush through and I slip up a couple times here. There we go. You want to be careful on this part. As you can see, we're kind of high up. So just take your time. Your footing is important. You want to nail everything and you don't want to run when you're on these types of pipes because, again, you can overshoot it and slip right off. But we're getting pretty close at this point. There's still some vines to climb. I think I might have slipped off in another area. This is extremely close to your house. I think credits roll, so I might have passed it. Oh, there we go. Jumped right off because I double jumped and it pushed me off the building. And then I got to go back and reclimb everything that we just climbed. And almost did it again right there. But with a little persistence, you make it back to your ledge. And credit roll. This is the end of the game right here. You made it back home. Cute. Your owner's like, yo, I got you a leash or I got you a collar. What is your name? You type your name in. Your crow comes and you're like, he's like, you had a fucking name this whole time? And you're like, hell yeah, I did. And he's like, whatever. And it says, thanks for playing. Yeah, my cat's name was Daddy, whatever. It says Daddy, that's me. Guys, this game is adorable. I know some people were complaining about that $25 price point for how short it is. I'm going to say it's worth it. There's a lot more that you can do than just run the main quest and get credits to roll. I still have 2 more ducks to go find. I still have all the hats to collect. I still have all the little side things to swipe off. The little bird's nest. I don't know. I would say that it's worth it. And I think my official rating for this game is going to be a 9 out of 10. There's not much that I don't like about it, aside from some of the dialogue being a little breathy. And like, big deal. I can get around that and I can get over that. And that's our look at Little Kitty Big City. It's basically just a quick little run to. I was going to try to speed run it, but it doesn't really matter. My speed run's going to be no glitches, and it's probably going to be about 15 minutes. And I see other people doing 3-minute runs on it right now, so I did away with that idea. Here's your review of it, my official rating for it, and what I think. Definitely get it and play it, dude. It's adorable. You can meow on command. You can make people pet you. You can nuzzle up to them. Like, it's adorable. We all loved Stray, and I think this game deserves the same kind of light as Stray, and it's a bit cheaper. So, if you're a cat fan, definitely check this one out. And until the next time, guys, I will see you later. Remember to take it easy so long, and always remember that's a good option for you, baby. And I'll see you guys later.